Some dogs are easy to rehome, but others take everything you've got: time, patience, heartbreak. This is Leika's story, rescued by Almaya.
So Leika was a newborn puppy when she was found on the streets with her litter. She was rescued off the streets of Federa. She obviously then went through the process of being weaned off their mum, and she came over to us to the UK at 9 months old. When she came over, she was a happy-go-lucky puppy, loved everyone, loved every dog, but unfortunately kennel life did take its toll on her. Being in kennels and being a street dog, they sometimes don't go well together, and she hit a few rough patches. She was reactive to new dogs, reactive to new people, and it did hit a point, unfortunately, where we're like, we don't know if this dog is rehomeable.
So we see lots of litters of puppies on the streets. It is quite common that you'll get a big litter over. Some of them are more different to others. Some of them are more reactive, some are more nervous. It really just depends on the dog.
The team refused to give up on Leika. With weekly sessions from an animal behaviourist and daily work with the staff, it was the start of a long journey.
So when it came to her reacting to new dogs, it was a lot of on-lead and muzzle work with her. When she would kind of have a go at another dog, it would have to tell her no, kind of pull her away from the situation, let her calm down, and then take her back and reward her when she's calm. And I had to really work on her recall as well to be able to get her attention away from other dogs. And the same kind of went with new people as well. I was just asking people to give her space and let her go up to them when she was ready. Everything like this was done with the muzzle on, just for her safety, our safety, and everyone else's around. I was her set handler, so I did take her home a couple of times. And actually introduced her to my dog as well, and luckily that went really well. A few little hiccups, but again, just told her no, set the boundaries, and she was really good. We're getting her used to dogs, people, and just kind of life itself as well, and the home environment. Putting a lot of work into her, and she got so much better, literally. It took a very long time though, so but the work does pay off, thankfully.
Despite the great progress she's made, Leika's muzzle put off potential families, and no one wanted to give her a chance.
So when she was up on our website for adoption, unfortunately she didn't have a lot of interest, maybe about 2 or 3 within the 2.5 years with her being with us. Usually the muzzle puts people off getting a dog, and unfortunately she was a dog that needed to be muzzled all the time, especially back then, when people were like, no, not the one for us, and that, even though they would have actually given her a really good home. It's really disheartening in that, and it's like, oh, like a bit of a punch to the gut sometimes. Being her handler, it was very upsetting to see, because I could see how much of a loving dog she could be when she just got that bond and trust with someone, and it just takes time. But unfortunately, people don't have the time or the patience sometimes to take on that type of dog, which is very understandable. But yeah, it's quite hard to see it when she gets looked over for other dogs that have been here and stuff like that. She was a really sweet dog, but yeah, very upsetting to see when people were just like, no, not that one. Went through some times where I was like in tears and that, thinking, God, is anyone ever going to love her like I love her?
After 2.5 long years of daily love, care and behavioural work, the team had formed a close bond with Leika, which made every rejection even harder to bear.
Dogs that kind of do have, I don't want to say issues, but like quirks is what I like to call them, they have so much character. They are one of the best dogs out there. Yeah, it's just time and patience really for them. The way I stay motivated is just to keep working with her, because each day I see her improve. It's just more of a like, yeah, she can get there, she can be in a home, she can be that loving family pet that people want.
Yeah, it is hard when we have dogs for such a long time. It is really sad to see, because you can see the potential in them. You know that they're so lovely, and you just need to find the right person.
Just seeing her, how she grew every day and how much she improved, the more dog friends she was making at our kennels, the more people she was getting strokes from outside when we take her on off-site walks. Each time I saw that, I was like, yeah, we will get there. It will happen one day, and it did. We had someone put in an application for one of our other dogs, Cleo, and sometimes we like to take other dogs along just in case the one they chose isn't the right fit, but they can see others. So I took Leika along, not necessarily to push her, but just to get her used to seeing new people. She was so good with them and they really liked her, so they actually wanted to carry on seeing Leika. So we did a couple more meets with her at our local dog park, and then once we were confident enough, we went to home visits, and then we went to a foster week. She got on really well, settled in as if she's always been in the home, surprisingly. And yeah, and then they adopted her. There were times where we thought that Leika was never going to get a home, especially when her reactivity towards people got really bad. Yeah, it was really hard because we didn't want her to be in kennels forever, and being in kennels forever, it would just mean she would unfortunately probably get worse as well. So when it did come to that day of like adoption, it felt really surreal. I was like, I can't believe this is happening, because we never thought it actually would happen. Leika is getting on really well. They have her off lead now actually, and she's able to run around free as anything around other dogs and people, which is really, really amazing to hear. She's loving life and the best she's ever been, really. When reactive dogs like Leika go into home, we do see so much more improvement, because in the kennels everything is so heightened. Their reactivity, stuff like that, and like their fear, nervousness, it can just get worse. But in a home, having that 24/7 care and someone constantly being there and having a routine as well, they improve so much whilst they're in a home. Working with dogs like Leika, I personally find really rewarding. I do like the troublesome dogs because of the reward you get at the end of it. All that time I've put into her and all the work I put into her, then seeing her go into the home, it was one of like the best times of like my life working at Almaya, because she was one of our longest residents, so it was a lot of time. She was practically one of my dogs, because that's kind of how we all see them, isn't it? They're ours, and then sending them off to a home that they're going to get even more attention than what we give them in the kennels, it's amazing to see.
Without the dedication, resilience and hard work of the team, Leika would never have found her forever home or experienced the joy and peace she has today. For more heartwarming rescue stories like Leika's, please subscribe to the channel and give this video a thumbs up. And if you think that you could offer a dog like Leika a home and live in the UK, please check out Almaya's website in the description below, or contact your local rescue centre. Together, we can help more rescue animals here on Rescue Vet. Bye for now.